Welcome to the channel everyone, Ollie here. I am out far offshore at a group of islands in New Zealand and I have just had the most incredible 2 days above the water and under the water. Absolutely incredible spearfishing, diving, night diving, encountering blue whales feeding, dolphins, huge kingfish, crayfish, oh you name it. It's been one of the best trips of my life. You're gonna love this, so stick around for the action. Let's get into it. I'm so pumped. I love night diving and I love spearing yellowtail kingfish. If I can tick both of these off successfully, it's going to be an epic mission. It always is. Woo! Guys, it's just absolutely incredible scenes out here, absolute glass over, and up ahead I can see some dolphins. I think pretty big if they are, otherwise it could be a whale. Oh yeah, I just saw a big spout out of the water. There's some whales up here. Oh my god, look, the whales are just out here. There's one right here. I didn't mean to get too close, but they've just kind of come in my direction and just popping up all around me, so I'm just going to sit tight here in the middle. This is just incredible. This is definitely going to be a trip to remember, guys. Wow. This is unbelievable. This is just incredible. These are blue whales. Look at it. Back, just right there. And they're just all over this area. There must be 4 or 5 of them just feeding. It is unbelievable. I am so grateful I'm out here in this evening. I nearly didn't come out. I was going to come out in the morning. I'm just so stoked. This is lifetime. Incredible. Wow. Look at the scenes. It's just absolutely magic. Luckily for me, I was in the right place at the right time and got to witness something that not many people in the world will ever get to see. These pygmy blue whales were absolutely incredible. I was just lost for words. Even Mostly filming by drone, it was just a magnificent sight, hearing them breach only 10 to 20 meters from the boat. Absolutely stunning, beautiful creatures. You can see the size of these whales here, absolutely enormous, and these are only the pygmies. I can't even fathom how big the true blue whales would be. These scenes continued for I'm not sure how long, but it was just constant feeding by these whales. Here you can see they pick up a tremendous amount of speed, opening their mouths and swallowing full bait balls of what look to be sardines. Again and again the whales sped up, breached and fed in this absolutely incredible afternoon. Incredible scenes to watch. Amazing creatures. With zero wind, absolutely glassy conditions, it almost looked like this was CGI, fake. Perfect lighting. Again, the right place at the right time, and moments I will never forget. Only 10 to 20 minutes into this mission, this Primal Pursuit adventure, and I knew I was in for a trip of a lifetime. This was sure to be a very, very special adventure. Well guys, that is a lifetime bucket list tick. Look, I've even got dolphins joining the party. Hello! Woohoo! How's it going, bro? Far out, it gets better and better. I'm lost for words. That was incredible. Geez, I'm running out of light. Been getting footage of these whales for a while now, and I need to go set up the tent, set up camp on the boat, but that can wait. I'll do that in the dark. I was gonna go and spear a fish for dinner, but that's just gonna have to wait. Definitely a moment I'll never forget. Next up is the orca, the killer whales. I do want to see some of them underwater. Put that out into the universe and see if that comes back to me, because that would be awesome. I'll leave the white shark for now. Life's good. Made it over to this island. There's a seal over here. Oh god, there's so much wildlife around today. It's amazing. Hope I don't see him later at night because that will give me the shits. I do not like swimming with seals. I'd rather swim with sharks, to be honest. Here's the boat. If you're new to the channel, I often get questions about my boat. It's a Senator boat made in Napier, New Zealand. It's a pontoon boat, so chamber sides, foam filled chambers, super buoyant. Try and rock this boat. I'm gonna use all my effort. It's very, very stable. Gonna remove that chair. They remove, whack everything up forward, get this tent set up. Yeah, get the tent set up before it's dark. Time for feed, relax a while, and then I usually wait a couple of hours after dark before I jump in the water. I just find if you're hunting crayfish, they need a couple of hours before they start scrounging around and scavenging as they do. I have a feeling this trip is going to be one to remember. Right, let's do this. By the way, this is my new head torch by Phoenix Light. I'll leave a link in the description below. Best head torch I've ever had. Got this tightener at the back here to tighten and loosen it. A couple of different modes, ambient light, bright light with heaps of settings. Use that spotlighting already, super bright. Also, while I'm shouting out Phoenix Light, seriously good bits of kit. This is their camp light. Got this neat little stand, even with the little swivel attachment, so you could put that on something or just hang it. Just a real solid bit of kit, eh? Super bright, adjustable. You can change the type of light, so we've got a white light now. Look how bright it is, and then change it to ambient, and this thing seriously just lights up the area. It's just insane. Away with the chair, easy as. Alright. Benefits of a modular boat. Boom. Alright, that's it for now. I'll see you at night. One last thing. My current dive torch, and I've had two of these. This is my second torch. It is the X-Tar brand. Check them out. These are unbelievable. My last one I had for quite a few years. The only thing that bust out was actually the little magnetic switch there, which they've changed on this new model. So that one that can actually twist and lock into place. It's so bright. It's my favorite torch for like possum hunting, rabbit hunting, spotlighting. It's so wicked and real compact. If you want a dive torch, check out these X-Tar. I'll leave a link in the description for all the stuff. Yeah, I don't really do a lot of gear reviews, but when I do like something, I'll put it up on the channel, so check them out.
I don't think there is an ancient religion that doesn't view our world now, and then to drop into that, which was
Alright guys, I'll get up. Pitch black, it's been dark for a few hours. Time to get in the water and see if we can find some crayfish, or just have a look, see what's lurking around in the dark. Let's go. Now I have a couple of basic safety precautions for night dives, and that is leaving two sources of light going on the boat, never losing sight of the boat, and carrying two torches. Ideally have a buddy diver, as with all diving, but in this case it's just me, so follow along. beautiful. Pretty cool, nice big snapper, a few other critters, no crayfish yet. Oh, finally! Just about to go back to the boat. Woo-hoo-hoo! Nice, nice cray, awesome. Well guys, just in from that night dive, and yeah, it was pretty cool. Not a lot of things happening though, to be honest. Not a lot of creatures around. Saw a couple of those nice big snapper. One was huge, had to have been a 20 pounder. Not after any snapper on this mission though. I've got a bit at home. I'm just focused on getting a kingfish tomorrow on the pole spear. Finally found a crayfish. Man, I just did a couple of loops around this bit of coastline, back and forth, just hugging the cliffs there, so I could, you know, feel safe and not get lost. Just about to call it, and then I thought I'll do one more little circle, and it's kind of like that last dive, last circle, and sure enough, there it was, a nice big buck walking out in the open. So got the crayfish, pretty stoked. My sinuses are a bit clogged up, you might better hear it. I've been a little bit sick in the week, so I could barely dive down about 2 or 3 meters, and my whole sinus is just in pain up here. So I'm gonna scull a lot of water, get really hydrated overnight. Hopefully by tomorrow I'm a bit more clearer. Time to rest up, so I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. Work it. Moon's still up. Pretty good sleep. Get this tent down and straight back into the action. I'm going way out there today. Alright, get this day started. Coffee, get some tunes going. Boat's back in one piece, just warming up. I do have my bananas and I'm going somewhere where I've had very bad luck in the past, having bananas on board, losing some good kingfish. So I'm going to go for third time lucky. I'm not superstitious, but I've got to seal the deal today, make sure I get a kingfish and don't lose one, to make sure these bananas are, yeah, not a real thing. So we'll soon find out. On we go, let's get in the water. Going to be a beautiful, beautiful day. Good to see the calm seas are still here for once. I've got a weather prediction spot on. Try and get a kingfish on that pole spear. It's all fish on the surface here. Heaps of birds. Right guys, here's a setup for today. It's a pole spear sent down from Hawaii all the way to New Zealand. So shout out to Ski Prong, if you can see that. Nice carbon fiber, custom made spear. These are beautiful, very popular over in Hawaii. I've got a flopper tip on it. I was going to put a little breakaway on it, slip tip, but it's actually smaller than the flopper. So we'll try that out, and I'm going to connect this big boy float line to the back of this. So yeah, if we land a kingy, I can play it on the buoy. Hopefully I just get a spine shock, because otherwise it's going to be a fight. We'll soon see. We've got to find them first. It's about low tide now, not much current, but it should start to come in over the next few hours, and once that current pushes, generally means the fish start to feed. So we'll soon see. Let's get in there. The ocean was absolutely alive. Multiple boil-ups on the surface, thousands of fish feeding on krill and big predators, the yellowtail kingfish, busting them up from beneath. Thousands of birds on top. It was just an incredible sight. Thousands and thousands of trevally feeding on the surface, getting hit by kingfish below. It was all action here. Just an incredible sight, and it was time for me to try my luck with the pole spear. Aiming to shoot my first yellowtail kingfish by this method, and it definitely looked like I was in the right location at the right time. I make my first dive with my pole spear, otherwise known as a hand spear, and this is going to be quite the challenge. Using a pole spear versus a traditional spear gun is a lot more difficult, needing good grip strength, hand strength, and because of the limited range you need to get a lot more closer to targets. I keep making dives, slowly warming up, and suddenly I see my first kingfish underwater, and it's a good fish, but it's nowhere near close enough for pole spearing range, so I just have to watch it swim off. Lots of these pink Mammal around, so decide to get some target practice in, and hopefully the struggling fish will bring in the kingfish. And this works. Not long after, I spot another kingfish below, and there looks to be a few of them deeper down in the murk. I chum up the guts from the pink Mammal, trying to lure them in, and sure enough, they come back in for a closer look, and a nice big kingfish is cruising in here. Not close enough still, the fish still being quite wary, so I just need to keep persistent, keep diving, and I will get my opportunity. And finally, I get my chance on this dive. I see a kingfish below, and deploy the throw flasher once again and let it sink down slowly. These things work a treat. The kingfish can't help itself, enticed by the reflective holographic tape on my little throw flasher, and here it comes for a closer look. I make the dive quickly and don't waste my opportunity, this fish coming in close, and send the pole spear into the fish. As you can see, I've hit the spine of the fish, stopping that spear going right the way through, which can happen even with a high-powered spear gun. Luckily though, the fish is immobilized as I've hit the nerve on the spine, and I've got my first kingfish on a pole spear. Awesome. Woohoo! Yeah! The other kingfish in the school don't know what's happened to their friend, and they're coming in to investigate. Often the case when spearing yellowtail kingfish. I have been spearfishing for quite a few years now, but the thrill hasn't left me yet. I absolutely love it, and I love shooting these large yellowtail kingfish. Always good fun. A big kingfish joins the party here, easily around 25 kilo. Good fish. Oh, I did it! Woo. First kingy on the pole spear. Yes! Woo. I get the knife in the gills, bleeding the fish, making for excellent eating quality. Not much risk with sharks in the winter months, so not a worry. Once again, from the aerial shot, you can see these kingfish working the bait balls. Very cool to see. Job done. Oh guys, I did it. Didn't even take too long. I'm struggling. Like last night I mentioned my sinuses and they're still really blocked and I could barely get down here, but saw one kingy, kept coming round and round, made a couple of dives, was getting closer but not close enough for the pole spear, and then suddenly a school came in and I used my new throw flasher, threw that over and it worked a treat. The kingy came right into it, two of them, and then it just veered off just enough in time to let me get down. It was distracted and I got the shot in. The pole spear, it's not meant for big pelagic fish, it's for little reef fish in Hawaii, but yeah, I got a good shot in, but it didn't go all the way through. I could see that. Luckily I hit the spine, otherwise I probably would have missed the fish. I grabbed the pole spear and just gave it a good shove and finally punched through, and then I knew, yep, sweet, this is good. I've got this fish now. Here's the kingy. It's a nice fish. Not my biggest, but it's a beautiful fish. Pretty stoked to get it on the pole spear. My first kingy on a pole spear, so that was the aim of the game. Job done. I love it when a plan goes together. I am stoked. So this is going to be some very good eating. Mid-sized fish, middle of winter, should be some good fat content. Beautiful. So yeah. Cheers, ski prong. Need a bigger bin. Get that in there. There we go. Well guys, I just blew my nose out and a whole lot of blood came out. I've obviously just pushed it too hard, trying to push through this sinus squeeze, which you shouldn't do, but I wanted to get that kingy. So anyways, I'll jump back in, we'll have a look around, but yeah, if it's still feeling a bit sore, I won't push it. The scenes did not stop as the tide kept pushing, the fish fed harder, and it was just incredible. Once again, thousands of fish, trevally here on the surface, you can see seagulls, kingies underwater. It was just mayhem, absolutely incredible. Some big kingies in there. Oh my gosh, what a dive. I'm blown away. It was one of the most incredible dives I've ever had in my life. So many good kingies just buzzing up mid-water. Like I said, it'll kick into action mid-tide-ish. It's about 3/4 incoming tide and the place just started going absolutely crazy. One of those kingies that just kept buzzing around. Judging by recent kingies I've shot, it would have been in between 25 to 30 kgs. Bloody good fish, but I've already got a kingy in the bin. I really don't need any fish. Old Ollie would have just shot that, but I'm learning. Only take what you need. I shot this koheru, koe, nice wee barrel. They are the best eating sashimi for fish in New Zealand in my opinion. So got an entree sorted, kingy in the bin, big cray, boom. Plan is, go find a nice spot for a cook up and have a feast. Alright, I reckon that's our spot through there. Bit of cave exploring. Magic. Touch of paradise for lunch. Right guys, sashimi time. I actually got this one by accident. I was aiming for another one and it went past and shot this one in the tail. They're quite stringy up there, as with most fish. Good holding shot. Right, you can see the flesh on these, so soft, reasonably firm when it's set. Yeah, top eating for sashimi. We just want to remove those pin bones down the middle, nice and easy, each side of that. Remove all that, and then we've got this delicious flesh which we can just slice up relatively thin into little cubes. That is just the best. Bit of soy, bit of wasabi. Forgot my bloody lemons. I usually like to put a bit of lemon juice on the raw fish. It's still going to be super fresh in there. Alright. It's good, damn good. I do, however, have some of these little seaweed sheets. I'll get some of this koheru wasabi mixture. And these little seaweed sheets are the bomb. Too good. Right, I'm going to smash this and then it's round 2, kingfish. There we go, beautiful. Cut that in half, got 2 pieces there. Let's get our pan nice and hot. What a spot. Beautiful. Fresh kingfish. Put on our nice little salad there, a couple of bits to start with. And there we have it, fresh kingy, the spoils. That kingy just flaking apart really, beautiful. That's me guys, that's this mission done and dusted. Chill out, enjoy my feast before I make the journey home. That was definitely one of the most amazing couple of days I've ever had in the water. I can't believe the scenes with the blue whales. I actually kind of never thought I'd really see blue whales because not many people do. Incredible scenes underwater, above water, the weather, the scenery, everything was just on point except for my sinuses. You can still hear me, I'm clogged up, man. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as me. I'm sure you did. If you're new to the channel and you want to see more content like this and some hunting, camping, all that, please hit subscribe. Or if you watch and you haven't subscribed already, please hit subscribe. It really helps my channel out, algorithms. If you want to support the channel, there's heaps of links in the description below where you can get discounts on the cop grill I use, sunglasses I wear, barbecue accessories. There's a whole lot of links down below for discounts. If you want to check out my website to grab hats like these and what have I got? Sparrow mugs and all sorts of stuff. That helps the channel out as well, and you get some cool merch at the same time. So primalpursuit.co.nz. That's pretty much it. I will see you on the next episode. Thanks guys.